Hello. Although other videos exist, I live in a city and state where if you don't make videos, people that you met, specifically your own family members, and I think this is weird. Sometimes it's for safety, sometimes it's for a certain reason or whatever, but other times it's extremely limiting and dominating and controlling, almost weird cult-like. Is if you don't make a video for yourself of the thing, even if it's simple, then they actually do stop them from learning. So for that reason, I'm going to show you what I figured out about this, because I didn't figure it out right away. I thought some of the ports on the Gamestick and stuff were for something else. So it comes with a USB cord and the Gamestick, the 4K Gamestick. For around $20, sometimes a few dollars less. If you're lucky, you can get one. So this is separate. The game card or whatever is in the TF or like SD card is in the side for memory. This is a USB receiver. One thing that I did wrong, so that you can avoid that, is I plugged it into the USB port in the TV, not into this. And I thought that this, like micro USB or mini USB, was the charger. Like this needed to be charged up in like a surge protector with one of these, like a charger thing you can get for anywhere between $1 and $10 or $12 or more, depending on how picky you are. Or you can just plug it straight into a USB charging station. So I did that wrong. So I want you to know that's not how it works. You take this thing, and sometimes the SD card is already pre-installed on the side. You take this USB receiver and you plug it directly into the Gamestick. Then what looks like it would be a charging cable isn't. It goes into the side of the TV right here, or wherever. Sometimes they're on the back of the TV there, so you'll have to look on your own TV. It will light up if you plug it into a charging port, but that's wrong. So like when it's on, that blue light will be on the side. The other thing is it comes with 2 controllers. You can look up actually for each game, like commands for each game or action or player for each game. They are unique, like cheat codes, commands, and things online, or they make gamers magazines. You're going to need AA batteries, so you just lift that little tab and pop it open, and you're going to have to buy those separately. So then when you turn it on, there's an on switch there, and you just switch it to on. Then you'll have 2 indicator lights here going back and forth until you get to the main menu. This is just the game that I picked. One thing that I figured out about the menus is that to scroll from menu to menu, you need to use these buttons on the back, which also, depending on the game, do different things like strike or fire your weapon or special moves there. Combination moves typically are the buttons on the back. So after that, then of course you have the select and start and the basic instruction manual that comes with the inside. It does help, but it's not as helpful as just trying out the button combinations yourself. And then, of course, the main things are going to be the up and down or left and right buttons, which you can use the joystick for as well if you're more used to that. And the select button for each game that I notice is start. So in the past, I just used the button A as a select key, and then the arrow pad or the joystick. In this case, you do actually need to press the start button for each thing to move on to the next space in the menu. I don't know if yours is exactly the same, but again, it's the Gamestick 4K, 30,000 or 20,000 games. I haven't seen 20,000 games, but there are thousands of games on it. A lot of arcade style games. So if you expect high definition graphics for this, you're not going to get it. But if you want to use old school games from the 80s and 90s, you definitely are getting the right thing with the 4K Gamestick.